Yeah, I do have a loud mouth. I can just talk as Hannah says. Well, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Excuse me, my mic died again. We're going to get this figured out one day. We're going to be in Nehemiah chapter 6, chapter 7. If you don't have a bulletin, raise your hand if you need a Bible. Matt and Jacob will give those out to y'all. As everybody's kind of coming around on the bulletin, yeah, I noticed everybody seems to see while and we're always late anyway. And we only did 2 songs this morning, so it's really messing everybody up. But we will do some more songs out. We changed up service a little bit. On the bulletin, on the back of the bulletin, youth hangout this afternoon right after church. There'll be a movie and pizza, and the youth are just going to hang out a little while. Until about 3:30, 4 o'clock. So if you are staying, 3:30, 4 o'clock is a good time. Ministry, Mustard Seed Ministries will be here next Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. Excuse me. We're going to be helping out with boxes and stuff. So if you got a chance to show up and help out. Also, next Saturday night is the appreciation supper for the CY Appreciation. So y'all come out with a sign-up sheet out front. And if you want to play the, I don't know, Sarah Santa, whatever, the Stealing of the Ornaments, bring a $5 ornament. The one's putting that together. So if you want to play, I think it's White Santa or White Elephant, whatever it's called, Pirate Ornaments. Stealing Santa, whatever, I don't know. Steal everybody's ornaments. So bring a $5 ornament and we'll play that game. The lottery room offering is still going on. If you're interested in are looking for, CMO's looking for a nursery worker for the back. So every other weekend, if you're looking for that, we're looking to hire somebody. Call Katrina Gidry, her email phone number is right there. As well as Stephen Baker has been put up for elder board. So if, as a candidate girl, so if you know the reason why he should not be an elder, I'm going to talk to one of the other elders. With that said, we're going to be in chapter 6 of Nehemiah. We're going to go through, we're going to kind of wrap it up in chapter 7. And if you haven't been here, we're going through the book of Nehemiah. It's a really good book. It's basically a man living in the capital city, a couple hundred miles away, that had the heart of Jesus for his hometown. His hometown had been in ruins for 141 years. God burdened his heart. He fasted and prayed for 4 to 6 months. He showed up. He met opposition from the beginning. Just headaches and hard time and just a bunch of knuckleheaded people as he's doing the work to rebuild the city. Today in chapter 6, he actually completes the wall. And he goes right on to his next project. So we're going to pick it up in chapter 6, verses 15. So the wall was complete on the 25th day of Elul, in 52 days. When all our enemies heard about this, all the surrounding nations were afraid and lost their self-confidence because they realized that this work had been done with the help of our God. Also in those days, the nobles of Judah were sending letters to Tobias, and replies from Tobias kept coming to them. For many of the Jews were under oath to him, since he was son-in-law to Shechem, son of and his son Jay had married his daughter, the daughter of Meshullam, son of Berechiah. Yeah, you call it, huh? I cannot say that name, so it's Jay. His name is Jay. Moreover, they kept reporting to me his good deeds and telling him what I said. And Tobias sends letters to intimidate them. After the wall had been rebuilt, and I had set the doors in this place, the gatekeepers and the singers and the Levites were appointed. I put in charge of Jerusalem my brother Hananiah, and with him Hananiah, the commander of the citadel, because he was a man of integrity and feared God more than most. I said to them, the gates of Jerusalem are not to be opened until the sun is hot, while the gatekeepers are still on duty. Have them shut the doors and bar them. Also, appoint residents of Jerusalem as guards, some at their post and some near their own homes. Now the city was large and spacious, but there were few people in it, and the houses had not yet been rebuilt. It's really good. The first verse here, remember, up until chapter 7, we're just getting snapshots of Nehemiah's personal journey. He's basically writing in a journal. It's a couple hundred miles away from his hometown. And he's alone and he's just journaling. And realize this, from about a year, from the time God put on his heart to rebuild the city of Jerusalem, is this chapter. It's about a 1-year time frame. And Nehemiah has something, and he's just a guy. He's just a dude, right? This is his answer. So the wall was complete in 52 days. I just kind of see him kind of like, yeah, 52 days. And that was it. You know, that's all he's got. You know what I'm saying? I love this because Rebecca, I saw Rebecca Gage here, but it's honestly, we saw that whenever Ian was born. Somebody asked me, hey, did Rebecca have their baby? I was like, yeah, it was a boy. And that's all I had. You know, Dawn was like, yeah, it was this many pounds, this many ounces. And I'm like, yeah, it was a baby. You know, he gives such a guy answer. Yeah, 52 days. Now I realize this wall that he built was about 2 to 3 miles wide, 2 to 3 miles long around the city of Jerusalem. 50 feet high, 3 to 4 foot thick. 52 days. I was expecting a little more. I mean, like I'm taking a nap. I'm done. I'm gonna take a siesta now. You'll have a good time. No, it's funny because he does all this. And then he goes right on to his next thing. Nehemiah does not take a break. He doesn't do anything. He automatically, that portion of the job is done. Now I'm going forward. And it's funny because he's like 52 days. And then he goes, when all our enemies had heard about this, all the surrounding nations were afraid and lost their self-confidence because they realized that the work had been done with the help of our God. Nehemiah did this in 52 days. He didn't get boastful. He stayed very humble. Everything he did, he realized it's because of the work of his God. Alright, think about this for a second. Nehemiah did something in 52 days that had been sitting in ruins for 141 years. I just really see an infomercial coming on. Be like Nehemiah. Buy my book. Do this. You know, take my seminar. That way I can show you how to be great like me. Right? Nehemiah doesn't take any of the credit here. Nehemiah doesn't take any of the pride. He's very humble. And he just sits back and what measures a man is not his failures, is his successes. I could not get that word out. What measures a man, what measures you as a person is not how you handle failures, it's how you handle successes. Nehemiah knows it was nothing that he did. He knows it was all by God's grace that this guy got. And Nehemiah is humble. He gives credit to who it should be credited. But it also shows us the principle here that the long obedience in the same direction pays off. Nehemiah had the job. He worked it. He went forward. And he never quit. Things got harder. In this year time frame, think about it. He's had death threats.